What do you get when you combine an old movie theater, a new kid,
Order up!
and some of the best Italian cuisine south of Boston?
I know nothing about cooking. I just know his cooking is really good.
Located in East Milton Square, Novara Restaurant is set in a spot that once housed a movie theater.
It was the Milton Movie Theater. There's kind of an homage with the big screen in the back and the curtains.
It's kind of like Italy meets the cinema. The kitchen is made to look like it's on stage, has curtains on both sides.
And it's really cool because when you walk in and you see the restaurant from the front, it just looks like a small storefront. And you walk through the hallway and then all of a sudden, boom, like the whole place just opens up. People come in and then they go, you could see them just like, wow, this place is awesome.
Everybody says wow, because they just don't expect it. Small sign that says Novara outside, small looking entrance, walk in and it just like opens up to something you don't expect.
Chef Tony DeRienzo has been cooking at neighboring restaurant Abbey Park for years. And all of that time, Milton resident and new kid on the block, Jordan Knight, has been a regular customer at the restaurant. So when the opportunity came up to join the Abbey Park team in their new venture just a few doors down, he jumped at the chance.
My role is I come in, I act important, I enjoy the food, and I could say I'm an investor.
So he tries to stay out of the kitchen.
Seriously, it could get like really dangerous back here.
And leave the cooking up to Tony.
The great thing about Tony is I think he has like all the fundamentals because he grew up in an Italian family. He's been cooking since he's been 6 years old. So he has like the real fundamentals, but he also has a new twist. What? I see, I've never seen that done. He always puts a new style to it. He's always changing things up.
Take, for example, the chicken parm meatballs, a twist on Tony's flawless chicken parmesan.
He knows how to make a tasty chicken parm, but then he throws a twist on it and makes it something that's modern and new in chicken parm meatballs.
Instead of using a chicken breast, we take ground chicken, season it, make little meatballs out of it, then we bread them, deep fry them, top them with marinara, mozzarella cheese, and they go in the oven, and then we plate them. You're not going to find a chicken parm meatball like this anywhere else.
And you definitely won't find pizza as tasty as Tony's. Fired up in a wood-burning oven you can see from any seat in the restaurant.
So this is a wood stone oven, cook all our pizzas in it. It reaches about 1,100 degrees. You can cook a pizza in about 2.5 minutes. Gives it that crispy outer crust. You should hear that crunch. That's very important.
And whether you go for the simple yet satisfying margarita or the Bianco smothered in mascarpone cheese and prosciutto, garlic, and rapini, you can be sure the crust is perfect every time.
A slice of the pizza, it should stand straight out. Shouldn't do that.
Since all of the pasta here is made in-house, you can be sure it's fresh every time.
There's nothing like it. The flavors are just much more satisfying.
There are starters like the Gorgonzola tortellini served in a decadent cream sauce with a Chianti glazed drizzle, and entrees like the rock shrimp gnocchi smothered in a pesto cream sauce. But nothing beats the spaghetti and meatballs, an old-school family favorite made with a recipe passed down through Tony's family.
We use ground pork, veal, beef, seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic, and then we let them cook in the marinara for about 4 hours. It infuses a little bit of the San Marzano tomato into the meatball.
These sensational spheres are plopped on a bed of fresh pasta for the ultimate in Italian comfort food.
I could probably eat it every day. I don't, but I could.
And while there are all kinds of tasty dishes you'd expect to find in an Italian restaurant, like crispy calamari, big antipastos, and slow-cooked porchetta, the dish many customers crave is actually the burger.
So we kind of try to take the traditional burger and make it a little bit more Italian. It's a prime burger. It has tomato jam, balsamic pickled red onions, a little bit of pesto, and fontina cheese. It's about 5 inches tall. It has a lot of toppings on it. It is a messy burger, so you are going to need a lot of napkins.
And no matter what you order, you'll find that Novara has the right stuff when you eat here.
I just want people to come in and say the service was great, the food was great, the ambiance was great, and the location was great. We didn't have to go in town to experience something like this, and that's what it really is. It's the best of what a restaurant can give you in a great location.